thoughts on the match today?
Well, for sure, I'm pretty happy that it was a solid match from me, and first rounds are never easy, so for sure I felt good on court today, and that's a good start for me.
First question.
Iga, congrats. I'm curious whether or not what your pre-match routines, like your immediate pre-match routines before you step out on the court, that last 30 minutes, has that changed at all over the course of the last few months, or is it pretty much locked in at this point?
It's locked in. Well, for sure it's still changing a little bit because we're changing sides, but I like my routines, and I feel like I'm getting that safety feeling when I'm doing the same stuff before the match. So it's the same. I like it that way. The food is sometimes changing because you just can't eat pasta all the time.
Next question.
Iga, you are on a great winning run right now. Someone in the crowd today had a big sign saying she may never lose again. And I was wondering, what does the support from the fans feel like? And can you imagine what it would be like to never lose again?
I'm pretty sure that I am gonna lose at some point, so I also want to be ready for that, and be aware that there are many players out there who can play great tennis and who are really dangerous. So that kind of mindset, it's not possible for me, honestly, because I still remember how it was basically losing on most of tournaments and being disappointed because you can play better, but for me it's just I want to focus on the things that I've been focusing before, and even before the streak, because I've been doing pretty good job at that, and I think it's going to help me to stay really composed and focus on the things that I'm supposed to focus. So for sure the support from the fans is extraordinary and it's great and I love it, but I want to stay the same, and keep my routines.
Hey, Iga. I just want to make sure I understand what you're saying that when you say you look at this from the politics side, would you have preferred that the tour not have taken the action they did, and that it was just a regular Wimbledon and the people who couldn't play, they miss out on the points?
Oh my God, great, thanks. Well, honestly, I was trying to avoid saying straightforward what I think, because as I said, every solution is gonna be wrong for some people, and there's not a right solution in that situation. It's a hard one, because I also know that.
Just curious to what you were saying earlier about the sort of different role of being number one. If you sort of more power and more people are listening to you, and it's also responsibility when you get asked about all these tough topics, and there's so many in the last year of tennis and women's tennis. I'm just curious how the sort of role feels for you, and if you feel like you're suddenly a politician on some level yourself.
Well, yeah, sometimes, but I feel like when I'm doing too much, I'm kind of losing myself to that, so I want to also stay the same, and also really not waste, a lot of energy on things like that. But for sure, last couple of weeks have been really tough in terms of that, and I am finding, the proper balance in between those things, because I feel like I also want to be kind of involved, but on the other hand, I know that when I'm gonna do too much and my tennis is gonna be worse because of that, I'm gonna have huge regrets. So I'm learning how to balance all that stuff, but I feel like there's more pressure and kind of responsibility. But I also I hope that people are gonna be aware that I'm still 20 and I don't have to make the biggest decisions in our sport.
Any more questions in English? In the back.
Hi, there is a mental health team here in Roland Garros. I want to know, what do you think about this kind of initiative, if this is necessary for players here in Grand Slam?
But I didn't hear who's
there
here.
Is a mental health team here.
Who? Oh, mental health.
Sorry.
Okay. I think it's mental health has been like a really popular topic lately, and I think it's good that we may get some support, but honestly I'm working on my own in terms of that, so I don't really know about the services that are provided for other players. Hopefully they're available and the players have ability to use their help. But I have a psychologist in my team, and we are working pretty inside the team, so yeah. But I'm happy that the tournament is providing things like that.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Questions in Polish?
Oh.